Good morning and welcome. It is Saturday, the 27th of May. I am Flatcap Callum and I'm hoping you are all very, very well. Alright, what do I think about this Saturday? That's what I think about this Saturday. It's not a great one, I'll be honest. It's just not. I've gone through everything and I've just got it as a 3/4 stake day. I've only got £15 down on this Saturday. I've got a lucky 31 with a bit extra and a split leg lucky 15. That is it. There's no win bets. There's no combination bets. Just not really finding the prices at all this Saturday. I'm not going to push it out for the sake of pushing it out. It's not looking that great. There's a lot of 3-year-old only handicaps, a lot of 2-year-old races. The ground's firm, so as I kind of talked about earlier in the week, the field sizes are smaller, and it's just not there. So I'm happy with the selections I've got. There's some on the shorter side, definitely, so no razzmatazz, no hyping it up here, folks. These are my bets. I wouldn't put them out if I weren't happy, but equally, you'll find better value bets at other points in the season. But my own money outside of the channel will also go down on these. So Saturday's bets coming up. Let's spin through Friday's. It was all in the comments of Friday. In terms of channel profit and loss, it was absolutely shocking. £25 on 90 pence back. So we lost almost the whole lot. So we got back a refund and a place. That was it. If you were using 365 Paddy and one of basically most bookies, it was really only Sky, Lambrooks, Coral of the major ones. I think maybe Hills was in that category too, that didn't pay out for walking time 5th place in the 6:15 Limerick. If you got that place at 50-1 and you were on with Bog, then you got most of your money back. I think it was about 80%. Alan shared his figures. I think it was near on about £20 from £25 back. So you wouldn't have had so much of a bad day. But yeah, so if you're a Sky Bet customer, I commiserate. It's not great. But in the recommendations, I put 365 and Paddy. So hopefully those who did have the option to do other accounts did them. But we had a win. We had a win Trixie, and we had a third and 2 seconds. We then had a bet of Goodwood, Pontefract, Curragh. We had non-runner and 3 dots. It was the Limerick one that was the one that looked promising. Walking time was 5th, that paid for a lot, but not for Sky. SP'd at 50s. Susie Miller then went and placed, so we had 2 places going on. Both of them came from right out the back and came up into the race. And then you thought, can lightning strike again when Fascia de Civola was also at the back and started to progress, but then just didn't pick up. So, and the last leg was a nothing really. It went out the back, so that was done. And then the only horse really worth mentioning at the Curragh was Exquisite Acclaim, which I thought had got 5th place. If you watch the replay back, officially it was 6th by a nose, but I thought it was coming with the noseband and it just got up, but it did not. Didn't matter a dot really because nothing else came off on that bet. So definitely a day to forget as far as channel statistics go for Friday. So we move into the weekend, £33 down, so about just over a day and a half stake down. Obviously the backdrop last week we were £500 up, so it's really just scratching that, and we're plenty up for the year and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, it's just been a bit of a funny week, low staking, and I haven't worked it out, but yeah, if I put that together, it's definitely this week's going to end up being one of the lowest staking weeks we've had. Generally, like full stop, and particularly if I do a video tomorrow and it's another low stake. So just firm ground and younger horses that I don't want to get too involved in. So what have we got? These are my 2 bets for Saturday. Starting here, 135 York Intercessor 8-1. Wouldn't really want it to go much shorter than that. 240 Squealer 16s. Split leg to 315 York. Moon Daisy 8s and Wiki Wiki Wheels at 14s. And then finishing off at Chester, 545 Knight of Honour 9-1, which we backed last time and it ran a shocker. 2 times 10p each way, lucky 15s. £6 is your bet. Sky best because they're 6 there and 4 there. Everybody else is 5 and standard terms. And these ones, I think, is it Squealer? Maybe they're 5 and everyone's 4, and that one is everyone's standard terms. So yeah, everybody else is basically the same. So Sky, if you've got it, if you haven't, then you want to find a bookmaker paying best price guaranteed. That's bet one. And then the main bet. Oh dear, if I just literally just pour tea everywhere. That's great. Maybe it's just not my day. Who knows? Maybe the horses will sort it out later. But yeah, oh, nightmare. Yeah, that's not where you want to spill tea. Okay, so bet two, the main bet. Basically, 5 horses. These are my best horses from those meetings. So you'll see that I actually got nothing from the Curragh today. Nothing from Cartmel. Cartmel's back. You know it's near the summer when Cartmel starts. If those of you watching all last year will remember the James Moffat Charlotte Jones combination. I think it's well scouted today. So there's 4 horses they've got. They've got an excellent record at the track as a combination. But I think there's not any value in any of the prices. So they may well perform okay, and they usually overperform at Cartmel. But there's not value in the prices at the 4 of them. Okay, anyway, on to this bet. 150 Haydock, Rashawn. That's come in a lot. You could have got 40s in places last night. There's quite a few bookies paying 3 places. And I just think, given its back form, it's got enough there to say that if it bounces back, it'll absolutely be in the frame. 3 places on Sky, 365, I think Hills are free as well, Betfred, so worth shopping around for that one. 240 York, Spring is Sprung, which is the horse I've put up as horse of the day on freebets.com, although at the time of uploading this I hadn't seen that video go live yet. 25 to 1 Spring is Sprung, and then 405 Chester on a session 11s, 420 Goodwood, Ricona at 20s, and finishing off, we've backed it before, 840 Salisbury, Wilderness at 14s. So I've made this bet a little bit more complicated. A, to round up the stake, but B, I want to just make sure I had a little bit more in places. So it's a 12p each way Lucky 31. I've then got a 15p each way Trixie on the middle 3, which I think is my slightly better 3 from a value perspective. So the middle 3, Spring is Sprung, on a session, Ricona, so an additional 15p each way Trixie. And then I was still left with 32 pence left over. So Rashawn and Wilderness get a 16p each way double going on the 2 of them. I'm not quite sure how clear the colours are on there. So the Trixie is the middle 3, the double is the top 1 and the bottom 1. £9 is your bet. Sky are best, then 365, and then Hills in that order. That is bet 2. All right. And that is it. Not a lot of chat from me today. Nothing much more to update you on, other than tomorrow doesn't look great either, to be honest. So I will do a vid tonight, either with the results and with the results and a little bet for tomorrow. But I'm not expecting any great shakes, so I can't see it be any more than £10 half stake day for tomorrow. But this time of year, the key thing is to keep your discipline and not just bet horses for the sake of it and take slimmer margins where you wouldn't normally. So yeah, it just means personally I'm just lowering my bankroll. Well, not lowering, but I'm using less of my bankroll. That's all I'm doing. I'm not just going to keep pushing out lots of stake for the sake of it. So you just got to learn and understand when to just be comfortable with the fact that it's a Saturday, and I got 10 horses and over whatever it is, 8 races, which doesn't sound very exciting by Saturday standards, but it can't always be exciting. Last Saturday we had a lot going on, and it was a bonanza day. We may well win this weekend. We may not, but it's just not there for me to push stuff out. All right, that's me. See you tonight. Whether there's a bet or not, I'll at least be doing the results, and that is me. Have a good Saturday. Bye bye.